Yeah.
Speaking of canceling, how do you feel about the whole Hills in the Air situation?
Heels in the air. Everyone called her. I was on the panel a few nights ago. Everyone called her racist and stuff. I made a couple videos because this is complicated, but I'll try to explain it. She had a blog. You can't access the blog anymore. And she said some things. Go ahead. I made a response in a video about what she was doing to some of the victims and some of the cases she was covering. A lot of people came out, called her racist. I didn't put race in it. I was solely talking about what she did to the victims, which were grieving mothers at the time. And some of these grieving mothers had lost sons, or if they haven't lost their sons, then some of their sons were, brutally attacked or whatever. And every case that there was a racial underlining there, like the Zimmerman case and this and that. But I didn't jump on the whole she's racist. I just was sticking up for the families. Is what I do on my channel. I try to have the families in his cases back. Done it with the Tito case with Summer as well as his family.
Okay. So it wasn't like you was jumping in the dog pile, but you had to talk about it because it's a topic and this is what you do. You cover it on your channel.
Yeah, I didn't jump on the racist thing. What I did do is have somebody come. I had somebody come on my channel. His name is Cross Your Heart. He's got a channel. He's a black dude. He's cool, conservative, good friend of mine. And I basically let him take the steering wheel on this because when, in true crime, whatever, a lot of the time you have white creators, talking about everybody's white and everyone's saying that somebody is racist. And yes, I guess that could be said, but that's all you see. There's never any, in this case, I wanted to hear from someone of color, black, Spanish, whatever. I want to hear their point of view on it. And to be honest, his view on it was completely the other way than what everyone else was saying. So it's interesting that, that's why I like a lot what you say with when you talk a lot about politics, cancel culture, and not so much race, but you do bring it up from time to time. And I agree on your sentiments with what you say of that, 100%.
Yeah, I think people use it as a shield and a weapon too much right now in society. When it's supposed to be more about creating unity, there's a lot of like grifters that want to create more of a divide.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm not rolling with that. When it comes to Hills, I do feel like there were some statements that she said that were crazy.
Yeah.
But when I went to go talk to her, I went with an open mind, and I actually brought up some solid points to her to where she admitted, like, yeah, I was wrong for saying that. So if someone's willing to say, okay, that was a bad statement, or maybe that was even presented in a poor way, what else can we do?
Yeah.
Like, we're going to hold them to the fire forever? Like, if we was to pull up old stuff that we all said, man, if you pull up MySpace, I was wilding. I was speaking crazy on it because I wasn't, being a public figure was never even a thought in my mind, fam. So roasting and trolling people was times 1,000. So you could pull something up and try to cancel, destroy me, right? I wouldn't care though, because I'll probably stand on it. But yeah, like taking something old and try to like hold someone to fight for is crazy.
I get it, man. I will give her credit. She will, she's older than a lot of creators on YouTube, and she'll hit the link or she'll offer you, you talk it out, argue, debate, and that says a lot. I like people who do that, man, or at least will offer that, you know what I mean? And, a lot of people don't do that. Look at Blair, yourself, and whatever, this guy Morbid. But she'll do that, and she had a lot of people on her coming at her, and she still was like, "Hey, here's the link." I respect that. You're right. You can't stay on it. I made a couple of videos. That's what I said, but that's it. I'm all right with her. Like you said, it's over 10 years ago. I did tell her though, if she left the blog up, because I've seen it and I've read some of it. It's a very long blog. It's on that website Blogger. If she left it up, people could actually read it and have their own opinion. I don't know if that'll do more damage to her or not, but it's hard. Like I could tell you, I made some videos, but what I made the videos about was what I saw, and I can't show that. So it's a kind of like a weird, there's no receipts on it because she's got a private, but it is what it is.
Well, yeah, I think she privated it because it had like her information on there, right? Like maybe a real name or something of that nature.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. It did have a real name. Yep. Yeah, that's actually why she did it. Absolutely right.
Yeah, because when people were trying to like approach her on there and say, "Hey, this is you," and she denied it because she was like, "I didn't want people to have my docs. I don't want people to know where to find me and all that stuff and have my name and be able to look me up." And I could understand that. I could totally understand. As someone who's been doxxed, yeah, I get it because it's not just your life. What about your loved ones, family?
Yep. People are crazy out here. I've been doxxed many times myself. Man, there's some weird people out there, ain't there?
Yeah. People are crazy. I've been approached on some in real life, and I handled myself accordingly. In fact, I think I kind of went overboard. Like, I chased the car.
How did that go?
I was walking. Somebody just comes out like they're in a car. They stick their hand out with their phone out with the flash on, and they got it in my face screaming, "Yeah, F you, BX, Beast Boy, F you, blah, blah, blah." And then for me, I'm from the hood, so I catch a flashback, and after I think it's a weapon, I run towards that shit immediately, and I end up chasing the car like a good, maybe I would say 20 seconds or so. And then eventually I snapped back into reality. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I turned around and ran the opposite way. Like, why am I chasing a car? Like, what is wrong with me? I was just like, I guess it was, I don't know if it was ego, if it was just, I just went into old mode. But I was like back in the Bronx again. And it was like, nah, you ain't gonna do that. But it was really just some people that just off of YouTube just wanted to try to catch a highlight or a clip. And I guess the clip didn't go the way they wanted to. I wish they would put that footage out.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's never happened to me. I've been doxxed. I've had people call my family members and in my work and all types of shit. And, there's trolling, man. And then there's those obsessed weirdos that take it to a different level. Mm-hmm. And that's the shit that is so strange, man. But, that is crazy in real life. I have not had that happen yet.
People going too damn far. Like it could be someone trying to impress their favorite YouTuber or just a YouTuber that wants to get some kind of clout. I've seen YouTubers run up on people in real life and take pictures of their house and all this other nastiness. I've seen it happen quite a few times.
Yep. 100%, man. There's some crazy people out there for sure. But I understand what you're saying out there either,
Right.
The thing about getting doxxed, though, as I will say this, like as a creator, you're protecting your identity the best you possibly can at all times, and you try to do this for as long as possible. Mm-hmm. Then the second that you get doxxed, people are making the videos, this and that, people calling your work, family members, you're going through this weird, it's a really weird time and feeling when all this is happening, but the aftermath of it, it's already been done. So, what else? The next person that tries to threaten you with this dox thing or this and that, it's already been done. What else can you do? You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. That's why I try to tell people who do YouTube and are creators, you can only, I think that you can only go so long before, I believe everyone gets doxxed.